Welcome once again to with Lisa, Phil, and Aaron, who will be joining us shortly. This week, we're talking to a rapper. I really didn't get to review your bio.
Well, you had a rough week.
Um,
You had a
yeah,
rough
I've had
week.
a
You've
rough
been in the
week.
hospital.
So his name's KELZtango, and
Yes.
Kels, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a MC hip hop artist.
Hmm.
I actually got into hip hop. I'm not even gonna say hip hop, but I'm gonna say songwriting and actually getting out there. I want to say it was 2001. Um, I've always been like musically inclined, just played different instruments as I grew up, trumpet, trombone, drums, keyboard. Um, but never took to writing until like recently. Um, but yeah, so I've been in the rap game for a little bit of time.
That's cool. So who were some of your like inspirations? I mean, so you kind of eased. It sounds like you had more of a classical background, not classical music, but you had more um, classic background than
Mainstream.
was it jazz and stuff with the trumpet or
Um, it was like I was in like symphonic band. I was in a concert band in school, so like that's kind of my training as far as that goes. But it never got past like high school, so I kind of
Hmm.
stopped. I was really good at it, but I just
Hmm.
it wasn't for me at that point in time. I wanted to
right,
do other things, you know.
right. Is the
Hmm.
is like the digital tools that are at your disposal now. Do you
Hmm.
feel like that's kind of made it an easy, not an easy, nothing's ever easy, but I mean, it encourages creativity, it allows you to expand, um,
Actually, yeah, I think it's I literally have like an in-home studio. So that's one of the things there's no excuse. So I mean, I'm a
Hmm.
creative by nature. So whether it be drawing, whether it be music, whether it doesn't matter what it is, screenwriting even, I just I feel most at home on the creative, when I'm on my creative path. But it definitely makes it a lot easier. It's right here. There's no excuses, and it's like anytime I want to create anything, all you need is a computer. To be honest with you, you
right,
know.
right. Yeah, we
Hmm.
know some podcasts, like Rob, for instance, at least. Rob writes a
Uh-huh.
lot of the music for the podcasts that they use. I had no idea, but I guess he uses GarageBand or
Hmm.
some of the
Hmm.
other tools, the free tools that are out there that if you're musically inclined, you can really leverage those things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Hmm.
but so uh, I don't want to jump right into this question necessarily, but I really am curious about sampling. Do you like doing a lot of sampling in your music?
I
Anytime
would
we have a
love.
rapper,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would love to get to that point where I can get samples cleared, like it's nothing.
yeah,
Um, Samples. I feel like yes. When I'm listening to music, at least I'm really heavy into samples. I'll go back and try to figure out where this piece came from or where this came from. It could be an instrument. It
yeah,
could be a vocal piece, and I really am like that's one of my like my not pet peeves, but one of my favorite things to do is to kind of figure out where old samples come from. Because it leads to all different types of music. Like it could be 70s Japanese jazz, or it literally you can find anything through a sample.
yeah. Um, yeah, it's just there's that whole copyright thing, isn't there?
Yes.
They just
unless you're
grab it.
unless you're ready to be sued, I'm,
Yeah,
I'm like,
right,
nah.
right. Well, that brings to mind. I always ask when we have artists on if it's okay to play their music, and invariably they'll
Of
say, "Yeah, that's fine." They kind of
course.
appreciate it and everything. But reading up on it, it's like, and I appreciate you saying that because we'd like to play a little bit.
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
but sometimes it's already out of the artist's control. I mean,
Mhm.
they'll go ahead and give their good graces, and then the producer or whomever will lay a claim on it, and it's like,
Right.
yeah. So, hey, Aaron, this
I,
is a
I definitely say when it comes to that, that's the beauty of about being an independent artist is you have your full control in that sense. So That is one of the most beautiful things about being independent.
Right.
Mm.
Well, our
Oh,
co-host
especially
Aaron
with the
has
horror
joined us.
stories.
Yes.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh, you're muted, buddy, or something. Aaron's.
There we go.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah, my calendar had an old link. I think it said February 1st at 9 a.m. or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can't be right.
We had to reschedule with KELZ a couple times,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but here we are. So we're all together now.
Mhm.
But Aaron's coming from
Greetings.
All together now.
Hello, hello.
Together now.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
coming straight out of work, so it's
Mm.
it's an abrupt transition for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bit of a left turn.
Right. Well, we'll if you need to attend to something real quick, that's fine. But
Yeah, got to run out and make sure the pellet stove's going.
okay.
Mm.
Other than-
All right. All right. Well, so while Aaron does that, so who are some tried to be delicate about the question.
Mhm.
You're a little bit older. You're closer to contemporaries of ours than you know.
Yeah, don't
Trying
be
to get your
delicate about
age.
it. Look at these grades, man. Come on.
Yeah, right.
It's
But
I actually just that was a choice I decided to keep. I'm like, I would say there's a lot of things that I've been hearing. And I don't mean to like kind of take this to this. I definitely feel like I just have to mention this. When it comes to hip hop or rap, I feel like it's one of the most limited um genres when it comes to age.
yeah,
And like you kind of
Mm.
want to start to break that. So like for all that want to know, I'm 38. Um but that being said, that being said, it's like I don't care. I'm making music, and it's either you're gonna like it or you don't, and either way, so be it. But there shouldn't be an image tied to the sound,
right.
Mm.
Well, right
you
on,
know.
man. Yeah, that's great. I've been around long enough now. I can't say like I'm a hardcore rap fan, but I've been around where I've seen it transition, you know,
Hmm.
when it was back in the 90s, like Run DMC and stuff like that. It had some more pop elements to it, and it was kind of what you would say, what we say sometimes, accessible,
Hmm.
and the Aerosmith thing, Walk This Way, they
Yeah.
did with it.
Mm.
And then it went through gangster rap, and it's
Hmm.
transitioned to that. And now we're like we got Kendrick Lamar. I listened to some Kendrick Lamar, and it's
Hmm.
like the difference
Yeah.
is like,
Listening to some beefs.
Mm.
yeah, well, I wasn't sure what I was listening to be honest,
Mm.
but it was, but yeah, the beat. Okay, you're talking about his rap battle with
Drake.
Drake. Yeah,
Yeah.
some
Mm.
beefs. Okay.
So a lot of people have their own opinion on who won. It really boils down to who you are as a person. Like,
Mm.
so if you understand Kendrick and his like what he stands for, so to speak, versus Drake, like it's a matter of yes, Drake has hits. Yes, he's the industry rapper that is gonna like he's the guy that everybody wants to see versus Kendrick, which is like kind of an underdog kind of guy, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, just from a very distant observation, it seemed like Kendrick Lamar was getting the better of him. I have to
I'm not
say.
going to say anything.
That could get me in trouble,
He's
I
not
guess.
taking sides. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to take sides. Kendrick definitely won.
Mm.
But so that said, who are some of your inspirations as far as in the rap?
I have quite a bit. To kind of boil it down, like everybody that I name has inspired me in some little way. And I will say this because it was the first rap that was accessible to me. I will say Will Smith.
Okay.
No
Hey,
cursing and
no, no, not bad.
yeah, right.
I
So
mean,
like,
he's a good rapper.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, he definitely was. I'll
I
say I'm not
thought.
gonna say
I
was.
mean,
I'm gonna say he is.
mm.
Um,
Does
I
he
will
still rap
say,
though?
yeah, yeah. He
Mm.
actually did a song with Russ, or like so the independent artist Russ. He did a song with, and that was it was pretty decent.
Mm.
Okay.
Um, So Will
Last I
Smith.
remember is like the Millennium.
Oh my God, he took it back there.
Well,
That's
Well,
not
we
going
are
back that
we are
far. I
not.
didn't I didn't go back to
Yeah.
Yo Home
He said,
Smell You Later.
"Hey,
Yeah.
hey."
See, we're all past 55, so
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So yeah, Will Smith was definitely a heavy influence on me for a little time, even for acting too, like comedy stuff like that. Um, to all the way to like 50 Cent, where it's the complete opposite. So like he was definitely influenced in some ways. Andy Mineo, Wu Tang, Nas, Tupac, Biggie, like all the the greats the goats and that we kind of listen to today still.
Mm,
Timeless music, so to speak. Um,
mhm.
even so down to like there's a South African rapper that I bring up pretty often is Nasty C, and I actually seen his he had like a documentary on Amazon a while ago, and that kind of encouraged me even more to keep going and keep pushing as an artist, because when you see like what he's doing, the behind the scenes and things like that, it's like wow, like people don't really get to see this side of the artistry. It's like they only see what they see on TV or on stages. So that was one of those things that kind of made me keep going. He's a phenomenal artist, by the way. um MIA. um there's a hefty list.
Mm.
So I get pretty
Yeah,
much
I'd actually heard of Nasty C.
yeah,
really?
really.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I can't
So
remember where, but I heard of it,
see
which is
that's
something because I'm 59 and I don't listen to music much.
well, that's a good thing. That shows you he has a pretty far reach.
It must have
Yeah.
been on RuPaul's Drag Race or something, where you've heard
It's
of it.
it's entirely possible.
She
Is
loves
that
that.
what you watch?
She loves that
I
show.
do
Yeah.
watch I watch a lot.
Yeah.
Uh and I listen to books a lot. I'm
Okay,
not
okay.
really a music person,
Gotcha.
so,
Yeah, I
I'm
understand.
kind of vox populi when it comes to stuff like that. I
Right,
ask
right.
the old white woman questions.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ready to do. We're going to do this because it's on Aaron. Aaron's got a long list of albums for Aaron's Audio Audibles, which is another format that we do, and one of
Okay.
them is Tribe Called Quest. So we're going to do that
Ah,
one. We're going to do
nice.
which the album is it? I've listened to it twice. It was
I believe it was the Low End Theory.
Low End Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
Mhm.
That's really that took me, the first listen, I don't know, I was like, man, there's just so much it there's a lot of almost too much consistency to it for me. It seems like,
mm.
man, one song sounds like the other, but that's why we give it 3 listens. I'm on listen 2 now, and I like it a
Okay.
little better. But I like to I'm catching up. I'm catching up on my rap history here.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think I only spent
Yeah,
like
the
one day listening to that since we said we were gonna do it, but I think I listened to it like 6 times in a row.
Yeah.
mhm.
We're gonna sneak that one in. We've had a lot of guests, and then things will come up, but
Mhm.
we'll take
We
care
like
of
to
them.
have something ready in the can that I have done the homework for,
Okay.
just in case a guest can't make it,
Got you. Got you.
you know,
Yeah,
so
well,
that we don't always, if you cancel, if a guest cancels, not you personally, but
Right, right.
just in case
then
we've
then
got all
we're
that
ready
time
with
set aside.
the
Yeah.
abstract poetic and the funky diabetic. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that funky, but okay.
I was referring to Five Dog.
I'm aware.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Well, I watched a documentary about them as well. But I mean, Aaron, to be quite honest, and this is pretty sad, but Aaron's kind of like my gateway to a lot of different music because
Hmm.
for whatever reason, I love music, but I kind of just detached from it for a long period of my life.
Yeah.
I think it happened right around 1994. I'm trying to remember what happened in
Philip
19.
Carl Huey.
That was it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, like
No, you can't blame me for that.
the the Beastie, I like the Beastie Boys. I always
Mhm.
liked them, and anyway,
I can testify to that.
whenever we have our musicians on, we do like to kind of pick their brain on where they're coming from. So
Right.
um, But you did say that you were open to allowing us to play some of your music, and that's
Yeah, of course.
fantastic because that really garnishes the presentation of our show, I think. So
It's the parsley.
I listened to Celebrate earlier,
Okay.
and I like that one. So maybe right now, if you don't mind, we'll play a little bit of that, and then we'll come
Yeah, of
back and
course.
talk about that. Yeah, and I'll do that in post production. If we were on the restream, I'd have gone ahead and played it. But
Okay.
I
so
think Zoom kind of noise reduces it, so I can't really hear it whenever he tries to play.
Yeah, it's like some
Right.
condensing. I don't know what it is. It's like,
noise
Mhm.
cancellation or something.
yeah, yeah.
We had a motherboard, not a motherboard, a soundboard at one time. I didn't know how to operate it, and I thought, well, if I channel it through one of the on the soundboard, but it never did work out either. I mean, it's just never,
Mm.
nothing I tried worked, but
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's actively blocking it.
Most likely.
probably so.
Yeah.
But where did how did that song come about? Celebrate with it's got
So, Celebrate was actually the first song that I did solo. Um,
Mhm.
I don't know if you have read about it or if you're familiar with, but I was actually managing one of my friends prior to me getting into music. And technically, the first song I did was with him. But when I decided to, all right, I'm going to be a solo act, solo artist, whatever the case may be, that was my very first song that I did. And how I came about that was um, I made it very simple as far as the song title. The song I came across on BeatStars. It had a hook already to it. There was a guy, I am 3 a.m. on there. And the hook was the hook right here today, celebrate. And I just left the title that. Um, and what I was thinking when I was writing the song, just kind of all of the things that I was going through at that time of life. And just the harshnesses, the ups, the downs, and kind of just giving people a peek into my life in like a journal. But at the end of it, it's all like, no matter what you're going through, hard times, whatever the case may be, you just celebrate. You should celebrate. Um, and that was one of those things. Again, it was one of those songs where at that time I had felt it a little bit more. So as I was going through it, it meant a little bit more to me. Um, but if you ask me now, I can't stand that song.
sorry, but sorry
No,
about
no,
that.
no. It's fine. It's fine. I say that because everywhere I've gone, that's how perform, celebrate. I'm like, you can just get tired of it. You're like, okay. But if people
Mhm.
love it, I love it
It's
too.
the hit.
You're
Right.
fatigued.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're a
Now,
victim of your own success there.
what finally gave you the confidence to start writing? And when you say writing, I always wonder if you are you more writing the lyrics, the music, or both?
Lyrics. I've stepped out of I haven't really written too much music as far as like sheet music, and if I have, it's so long ago. It's been so long ago. Um but more so lyrics. What kind of got me into lyrics is as over time I'm listening to and dissecting other people's lyrics, which, by the way, someone put me on to Taylor Swift and I was refusing for the longest time. I actually sat and listened to her. She's actually a great songwriter.
Isn't she?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
I'm not going to deny it.
I am not a Swiftie,
I'm not a
you
Swiftie
know,
either.
but you got to give credit where credit is due.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
And
And that,
even if she couldn't sing and couldn't dance,
right,
she would have still been a songwriter because that's where she started.
exactly. And that's one of those things where like I really listen to it. It's like poetry in motion as a like what music is. It's just a matter of it's storytelling, it's creativeness, it's like just
Hmm.
everything. And one of the things that was that I struggled with for a long time is kind of just like I would kind of hold things in and hold things
Hmm.
down. So if something was to happen, I would just like kind of eat crow for lack of better terms, or just
Hmm.
take that and just take it on the chin and whatever the case may be and kind of keep it pushing. But music was one of those things where I could actually speak about something And because it's a musical form, it's almost like, yes, I'm opening up about this, but you almost don't realize I'm opening up about it because either you're relating to it and you're like, okay, and you're
Mhm.
not like connecting the dots, or it's in a musical form, so you're not going to take it as, um, wow, like he's really going through something right now. It's not like you're reading my personal journal, you know?
Yeah, and that's the way I see Taylor Swift's music. It's basically her diary
Right.
in song. And I think she's able to do that, but not everybody does that well.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
sometimes a lot of music, I think of most songs as poems, the music.
You're cutting out, sweetie.
Sorry, is
Yeah,
that
bit of
better?
an echo too, I think.
Oh,
Well, let me shut that
okay.
door.
Well,
But
I'll talk a little less.
I mean, she certainly resonates with especially young girls. But I mean, when she came here a couple summers ago,
Hmm.
it was insane. She sold out Paul
Yeah.
Brown Stadium, and there were people outside the stadium that were there to listen to the concert.
From outside,
Yeah, without
see
tickets.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I could not believe it. But I have all the respect for her in the world.
Oh yeah, of course, of
Yeah, there were
course.
people who bought parking so they could sit outside the stadium.
That's that's a whole nother level.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they couldn't afford the $600 tickets,
So they paid like a
but
hundred
you
dollar
can
parking
afford a
ticket,
So
50, right, 50 to
watch the
$100.
movie.
right?
Right.
Hey, do what you got to do, you know.
Oh, I'm sure they did that too.
Well, I would hesitate to call it a cult, but she definitely has she can,
Following.
yeah.
Hmm.
But
It's open roof. You can probably hear it for quite a ways.
Oh yeah,
right,
for
Yeah.
sure.
it's a better show than the Bengals.
Mm.
But
I wasn't gonna go there. Thank you, honey.
well, things have got to get better. But
Oh, please.
yeah. Um, so we talked about the sampling, and we've gone over my kind of pathetic rap experience. But I wonder, do you like to perform live, or do you get an opportunity to perform live or anything, rap
I
battles
do.
or anything like that? Yeah.
I don't. I don't do like rap battles or anything. I definitely do live performances. I will say I'm actually going to be performing next week at Fashion Week in New York. So that's going to be pretty cool. But
You're probably all pre-written, right? You're not doing the
I don't. Yeah, I'm
improv
not.
rap battle stuff. Yeah.
I don't do that. No. And I don't mind doing it, but it's like it loses its value for me because it's kind of I can look around the room and talk about stuff and make stuff rhyme. And there's guys that are great, have great skills doing it. And it's like some of the stuff that they come up with, it's like, how would you even put that together? That's just not me. Like I'd like
Yeah.
to like write stuff down. It's again for it's me, it's journaling.
Yeah.
Um
You're performing a song rather than making something up on the fly.
Right. And that's where I kind of, to answer your question, I love performing in that sense because I'm more of a performing artist versus a recording artist versus a battle artist. Like there's so many different styles of artists. I feel like I'm a performing artist. And I'm gonna say part of that is due to what's classified as ADHD. So
Oh, we
it
know. Yeah,
definitely
we know.
Hey, hey,
yeah.
absolutely. In
Hmm.
fact, a big part of my job on this show is squirrel.
Yeah, right. Right. She's going to lead us out into traffic one of these days, but
Thank goodness I don't drive.
yeah.
Mhm. Really, it's for the best.
Right. No, seriously.
Everyone voted.
So, I mean, you'd be surprised at how many guests we have on that they've never, well, never, maybe very rarely have performed live at all. I mean, the music scene has changed so dramatically.
It
Uh,
has.
Mhm.
you know that sometimes there are bands where the members don't even meet. You know, they just
Wow.
exchange files over the internet. You know,
I feel like that just takes the creativity and the humanness out of it. Like
Yeah.
that was one of the things that I was talking about, especially with AI can be an amazing thing if you use it properly. Um, but it definitely takes that like the humanness out of it. And in addition to that, there's nothing like I will say this. I have yet to perform with a live band, but when you're there with a live band and you feel the vibration of the instruments. You feel it's just a different feel. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
The instrumental is one thing. It's like all right, great music. But when you're there with a live band and everything's going, oh my goodness, it's like the cherry on top of the cake.
Right.
It's a different
Yeah,
thing.
we actually had a band come to our house.
Mm,
The it's a friend of Philip and Aaron's from high
Oh,
school,
oh,
okay.
nice.
and his
Dave and
band came
Marianne.
here
Yeah.
and they played, and it really did. It did add something to it. Not that it would be possible to do that with everyone
Hmm.
that we have on,
Right.
you know, but
They were just a
you know,
duo too.
Oh,
right.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do have a band that they work with, but it was just the two of them that
Right, but it was just
came
two
over to the
people.
house.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And this was when COVID was still sort of a thing.
Okay.
Not as, not during COVID, so to speak. We
Like
followed the rules.
2021, 22, 2020.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
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 Late. When was it, hun? 21 or 20?
I want to say 21, but we've been doing it since, almost nonstop since then. It's been
Mm.
Yeah.
5 years now.
Hmm.
But yeah, it
Yeah.
was cool because Mary Ann would turn around and she would use the doors. She didn't have drums. She would use the doors for percussion. And
See?
Hmm.
you know, Dave would tell stories between his songs and stuff like he was performing. He gave us the full show. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It was cool.
yeah,
it's I'm gonna say this, and I feel like the reason why it's a whole different feel, and this is a whole nother topic and conversation, but vibrations are a real thing. I'm gonna say that.
Mhm.
That's
Oh,
all I'm gonna say.
absolutely. Oh yeah, I had a friend who was deaf in high school.
Hmm.
Well, she was partially deaf. Her parents were profoundly deaf, and
Okay.
um, they absolutely said that they felt like they could feel music.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And you can when you get certain chills
yeah,
and everything like that, and yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Well, it's like when you go to a concert, the energy is just different. I mean,
Mm,
It is.
yes.
a band or a musician might play something that you've heard, a lot of times on the radio or something like that. But when you're in the moment and you hear it and it's at a certain decibel, that's not maybe not killing you, but it's exciting you,
Right.
then all of a sudden that was the most amazing version of that song I ever heard in my life. And it turns
Yep.
out if you were to hear the soundboard copy of it or something, well, he missed this, he didn't do this right, didn't know, but it was
Mm,
all about the scene,
Mhm.
it was all about the
Exactly.
yeah.
yeah. So I would hate to see that ever become driven out of I guess I don't know though because you don't see as much live music as you used to. I don't think.
Right. I mean, I can agree to that, but also it's like nowadays you have to know where to look. You definitely have to know where to look.
Yeah,
Mm.
we got a couple
Well, and you have to worry
venues.
about your pocketbook too.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Mm,
There's a
Like what?
Carlos Santana quote about live
Mm,
music. I think people are flowers, music is water, musicians are the hose.
yep.
mm,
Nice.
No,
That's the
no pun intended.
Yeah.
mm,
that's the kind of color commentary we get from Aaron. Or
mm,
Hmm.
yeah,
mhm.
had some
Oh, oh.
play-by-play.
Is this a place where I would normally say bear? No,
There.
just kidding. Since Carlos Sotana wants to hose the audience.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, it's not. I don't. Yeah,
That was a
that's
joke.
No,
okay. Carlos
he
Never
is the
mind. It
Santana.
was a
hose.
bad
Carlos
one.
Santana's a hippie. He's not
Uh,
into. Yeah.
yeah, no, I've never heard anything about him.
Yeah. Um. So, I think I read. Do you have kids?
Yes, I have two. Yep.
Okay. Are they interested in dad's music or helping
They
dad out? Or?
they're my biggest fans. I'm not gonna lie, and it
Hmm.
feels good. Like if nobody liked my music and it was just them two, like oh my god, that means the world to me. And funny
Aw.
enough, my youngest is playing clarinet now. My oldest was playing saxophone. She's getting back into saxophone. Um, but that I definitely told them like number one, playing an instrument is just beyond, hey, I'm playing an instrument. It actually helps with your brain signals and patterns and certain things, math, certain growths in your brain. But I was actually quite surprised that my oldest, she actually wrote a rap, and it was good. It
Cool.
was like, wow, like
Great.
I didn't expect that from you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, she might,
Mm.
she might be watching you someday, and all of a sudden she hears her song coming out of you.
Oh, she will, trust me.
Yeah.
It's coming up. I told her it's coming up.
Um, something was right on the tip of my tongue. Um,
Do you
oh,
see
so
either of your kids following you into performance?
I'll say that one more time.
Do you see either of your kids following you into performance?
Not at all.
Yeah.
My they kind of have their mindset as to what they want to do. My oldest is like she's 100% set on being a cardiologist, and I'm like, go for it.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic, man.
yeah.
But you did say, well, I'm gonna play another. Maybe you'll like this selection a little better.
Okay.
Chemical Reaction.
Uh
That's a newer song, right? I mean,
that one I did in 2024, I want to say.
okay. So we'll check that out a little bit. We'll come back
Okay.
and talk about that.
All right.
Okay. That's the one. So what I wanted to mention is because the Yoda chant when you watch Weird Al, because Lisa and I are big
The
Weird Al
Yoda
fans.
chant.
The Yoda chant, yes. It's the big thing he does at the end of the concert. It comes at the tail end of the there's the Star Wars theme song that he does, but it's like
Mhm.
a 7 minute thing he does with the accordion and he does with bongos and drum. It's like spectacular. It's amazing. And
Mhm.
there's like a recorded version of it that you can listen to, but it doesn't capture what it's like in person.
Anything personal, yeah.
Yeah, so that I know we're backtracking, but we're talking about live music. And also I saw a segue into Weird Al because I wanted to ask KELZtango how he would feel if Weird Al came up to you and say, "Okay, I want to take this song, Chemical Reaction, but I want to call it Just a Distraction, or I want to call it something else, and I'm going to totally change everything, but I'm going to keep the music and everything." How would you feel about if Weird Al wanted to
being
parody
being
one of
a
yours?
being 100% honest with you, I wouldn't care. And I say that for multiple reasons. It's art. It's even though it's a parody of the song, I grew up listening to Weird Al parodies. So it's like for Weird Al to do that, it would be actually I'll be honored.
Man, would immortalize
Um
your song. Or
yeah, seriously. Like
Yeah,
in addition to that, like I said, it's art. So I'm not expecting I'm not gonna come after Weird Al and sue him because it's art. Now, when it comes to corporations and everything, if they tried that with an artist or whatever, that's a different subject. But if he was like, "Hey, I want to do this," so on and so forth, hey, go ahead.
yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
he's all about the permission.
yeah,
Yeah.
Or if somebody who had strong
yeah,
political
is it?
differences with wanted to use it for their campaign or something, that would be another thing.
that's a
Hmm.
more. I would have to put my foot down on that one. Be like,
Mm.
Get those cease and
yeah,
desists ready. Yeah.
yeah, that'd be like, nah, this is not what I stand for. I can't do that.
Mm.
Yeah. Um,
So,
so musically or not, if you
mhm.
had like a 10 minute, like you could have a 10-minute discussion with anyone from history or any walk
Hmm.
of life, who would you select to have a beer with or whatever?
That's a good question. Oh wow.
Yeah, huh?
Well,
Yeah,
every
it's a
Wow.
once in a
tough
while,
one, man.
pull one of those philosophical questions out of the thin air sometimes.
You
Our
know what?
philosophical moment.
Phil, right?
We got a new segment.
Hmm.
Actually, now that I think about it, and even though it's a tough decision, and it could be anyone, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dead or alive.
I would not choose anyone that's known. I would actually choose one of either my grandfather or my grandmother. I say my
Hmm.
grandfather is because unfortunately he was taken way too soon. I think he was like 33 when he passed,
Mm.
Oh,
something like that. Yeah. So Uh, I would say I would definitely would want to sit down and have a talk with him because it's like I want to know what traits I get from him, how he was as a person, just so I can have like a little bit more insight as to who I am and where I come from in that sense.
Right.
Mm.
Well, that's a great answer. That's a
Yeah.
great answer. So our first segment of the philosophical question of the podcast was answered expertly.
Just call it philosophy.
Phil Austin, yes.
Philosophy.
The philosophy moment.
Now I got another job. I got to come
Brought
up
to
with
you by, yeah, uh-huh.
But
That's
okay,
actually
Just making homework for you.
yeah, making homework for myself. So, but chemical reaction. So how'd that song come? I mean, how'd that come about? You know.
So with that, what it was, I have a guy that is actually in the industry. We're good friends, and he basically was like, "Hey, I have this opportunity. It's got Benny the Butcher verse." I'm like, "Okay, great. Let me have that." um, and there's a guy from my hometown down here in Delaware, Joey Juggernauts, great producer. Um, when it came to Joey Juggernauts, the funny thing is, Benny the Butcher's verse was already completed. So when I got it, it's just a matter of plug and play. Where does it go? How does it sound with this? Da da da. Da. Write my verse to it. That's it. I had a Joey Juggernauts beat waiting. I didn't know how I was going to use it. I had bought it, and it was just sitting there for me. And then I get this Benny the Butcher feature. I'm like, oh wow. You put the two together, and it like I literally didn't have to touch anything with the BPM or anything. It was like it was meant
Yeah.
to be. So
Fantastic. It's great
Sweet.
when it comes together.
Fit right
mhm.
in.
Yeah.
Kismet.
Yep. Um. uh, there, there was a female who sang on Detox, right?
Yep. And that female was actually SZA.
Oh
Who?
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
SZA.
wow.
Okay.
And reason why she is not mentioned, I think the time that I would dropped her that single, she had already dropped her album. So she had a writer's first refusal. So I think it's like between a 3 month window before and after a project is released by an artist, they can refuse any project outside of what their focus is.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Wow. So I am
So
uninitiated.
she just chose not to be mentioned.
it's more so I think what because she had marketing going on for what she had going on, she didn't want to be tied to something at the exact same time that she had a
Yeah.
project coming
She
out.
didn't want it to
Don't want to
conflict
muddy
with
the
her.
waters.
Right.
Yeah. But I can tell by Aaron and Lisa's reaction that
Mhm.
she's well known, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you
It's
know Kendrick Lamar, you should know of SZA as
SZA.
well.
Is that how you spell it?
Yep. SZA.
SCA. Okay. All right, cool. So the so like Lil Nas had this Old Town Road a few years ago that was
Hmm.
like it went like gangbusters, and it was like on the country charts, right?
Yep.
And it raised some I don't know, there was some
Eyebrows.
but it was a wildly popular song. How do you see rap? How's it moving forward? Is it really getting into these other, like, I didn't Beyonce, of course she's not a rapper, but Beyonce did a country album, right?
Hmm.
R&B. So how do you see R&B and rap, but mostly rap? How do you see that, like, moving forward? Do you see
Um.
artists?
Right now, I feel like for me, I've always said there's a 10-year cycle when it comes to music, at least with hip hop music and
Mm.
rap. And within that 10 years, something changes. So I think we're at a turning point, whether it be us going back to that boom bap style or, back to having MCs, or whether it be, more mashups with hip hop and punk or hip hop and rock or hip hop and country or hip hop or whatever the case may be. I think it's a very I personally see it going back to everybody wanting more lyrical music. That
Mm.
boom bap style. They want more MCs. They want to kind of get back to that. I feel like they're going to do it in a little bit of a different way than what it originally was. You have to think like artists even have it advanced, and we have younger generation now. They're just stumbling upon boom bap and whatever the case may be, like old school hip hop, and they want to create their version of it. I feel like it's going to get a little bit. It's gonna be there's basically, I say all that to say we're at a transition point now as to where you might hear some of the same styles that you heard when you were coming up coming back into play.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Sugar
So
Hill Gang coming back, baby.
I don't see Sugar Hill coming back, even though they were like the forefathers of. It's a little bit more advanced than that.
Hmm.
All right. Well, it's been so this is the point in the podcast where we often do our Elite Eight mini bracket,
Okay.
and it's kind of a fun exercise. It's kind of a Marianne versus Ginger, in the form of the NCAA basketball tournament, Elite Eight weekend. So
Okay.
we square off. In this instance, I've chosen old school rappers. So, KELZtango, are you up to this challenge?
I'm up to the challenge.
All
I think it's
right.
gonna be hard, but I'm up to the challenge.
All right. Yeah, it's going to get more difficult as the rounds proceed down to the championship, but
Yes.
that's life. That's hard.
And you can go from any angle, emotion, memory,
Okay.
make it
Yeah,
personal.
just one or the other.
It's
Yeah.
personal.
Got you.
Hmm.
Well, here we go. Lisa can't see the nominees, so I guess I'll read them off.
All
Unless
right.
Aaron, do you got them, Aaron? Do you want to do it?
I don't have.
Okay.
I think they're on my phone. They're not handy.
I got it. All right. So we got Luther Campbell, Two Live Crew versus Eazy-E from NWA. We'll go with KELZtango first.
I'm gonna say Easy E.
Is he Luke Skywalker? Is that the same guy?
I don't. I'm to be honest with you.
They were filthy. Two Live Crew.
Yeah, they. That's why I'm going Easy E. Even though
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
Easy E.
I'm going Easy for sure.
All
Yeah.
right. That's you too, Lise?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll make it a sweep because Luther, that Two Live Crew, they were pretty outrageous, but
Raunchy.
yeah. All right. So here's this is a good matchup, I think. Ice-T versus Ice Cube.
Ice-T.
Okay. Aaron?
Should have killed me last year.
Yeah.
Ice-T.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Ice-T, yeah. Plus,
And those are both people I've heard of. So,
well, Ice-T was quite good on
Well,
what was that detective show he was on?
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
he's still on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I met Ice-T before, and actually we're somewhat cool, I guess you would say now.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, he seems cool.
I saw Body Count at Glam Slam in downtown LA. It's a club that Prince owned. Had to have been 95, maybe 94, 95. And that's the loudest indoor concert I've ever been to.
Really?
My ears were ringing for days.
Wow.
Mm.
So if you don't mind my asking, how did you come across Ice-T?
Actually, he was in Jersey doing promotions. It was like a small venue that we not small, but like private venue. And I was there, but kind of talked to him for a little bit, quick second. And that's pretty much how I came about that. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Met him in a club.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of your story with Dave Foley, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here's another. This is another heavyweight matchup, I think. But then who am I? But Snoop Dogg versus Dr. Dre.
I'm going 100% Dr. Dre. And I'm basing that specifically off of him being a producer. Maybe not so much rap, but him being a producer. Impeccable.
Been
Okay.
in this game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honey's been wearing Sassoon.
Mm.
So that would be Dr. Dre for you too, Aaron, right?
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right. Lise?
I gotta go Snoop.
Hmm. That makes it, we don't want to have to do rock, paper, scissors, but if we have to, we will.
Oh, it's a tie?
No, it's 2-1 with my choice. You know, we have the potential for a tie here, so I'm gonna go with Dr. Dre.
Ah,
Yeah.
Just to
there we
avoid the
go.
He
tie.
just doesn't want to do rock, paper, scissors.
Now,
Oh, the harbor.
I take
See,
this a very solemn and very serious competition, so there's no malfeasance going on here at all.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, we got Tupac versus Notorious B.I.G.
Tupac, hands down.
Yep.
Tupac.
Hmm
Okay, I'm gonna go Tupac also. Yeah. So, Lise, what would you have chosen?
As Vox Populi, I go with what is popular.
They're both
Tupac.
pretty popular.
Yeah.
I meant with
Love it
the
when they call me Big
current
Pop.
audience.
Big was he was, don't get me wrong, he was definitely one of the dopest rappers of that time, but Tupac spoke to the people a little bit more.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
But yeah, Tupac, or not Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., his voice was just booming.
yeah,
And it's very distinctive, and it was perfect for like was it California Dreaming or something? California.
Think you're
for Tupac,
confusing Tupac?
Yeah.
California Love?
California Love, yeah.
Yeah.
Tupac,
Okay.
yeah.
He didn't. Okay. Never mind. I'm out of my lane. All right. All right. Here we go.
Mm.
So this is the final four. We got
Oh man,
Eazy-E versus Ice-T.
I'm still gonna pick Ice-T.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll go with Eazy-E just to go on record, but I can see where everybody's coming from on that one. Dr. Dre versus Tupac.
Come on, man. I'm gonna
Tupac.
go with Tupac for that. I don't think it's.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
gonna
going with
stick with
Tupac.
Dre.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
the young,
Dissension in the ranks.
my heart.
the young Jedi draws his lightsaber. How about you, Lise? What do you got? Dre or Tupac?
Tupac.
Tupac. So here
Yeah.
again, I've got to choose between.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Dr. Dre. I'm gonna go with Dr.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got to bring out the rock paper scissors.
Yeah. Who's it gonna be?
I'll go.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Hold on, we're on. We've put. Oh no, we picked different ones. That's right. I'm ready.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I'm
So
scissors. You paper. Okay.
All right. So it's Dr. Dre then. Huh? All right. Well, I mean, Tupac. It's hard to.
It's a Dre day.
Yeah. I mean, the mystique of Tupac. His shadow. He casts a long shadow over this world. And a
Yep.
mystery around his death and everything. So.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Here's the championship of our
Dre.
podcast.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
All right.
It's
So-
Dre versus who?
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Oh,
Okay, Aaron, what you got?
absolutely Dre. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go Dre, I'm gonna go Dre also. So
I'll throw one to Ice-T.
Dr. Dre
Okay.
is the winner for reasons that KELZtango already mentioned. His contribution to other artists as a producer and as a performer, and certainly a worthy champion. Dr.
Yes.
Dre. All right. Well, that was cool. It's always kind of fun to do those.
Yeah.
But
Yes, that was actually cool.
yeah.
Still
So-
DRE.
So as we wind down here, why don't we let you sing your own praises here, or rap your own praises if you prefer. But I mean, so
Give us your
where
socials.
can we
Yeah,
find
where
you?
can
I
people
got
find
you.
you, find your music?
Yeah.
So I'm literally everywhere. I like to say if you Google me, KELZTANGO, all one word. Big Kelz, little tango, so capital Kelz, lowercase tango. I'm on my major social media is going to be TikTok and Instagram, and then my music is everywhere. So YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, literally everywhere.
Awesome. Well,
Cool.
as we go out, we'll play a little bit of that Detox.
There you go.
And then until we meet again, out over. We don't have it. We don't have it out. We don't have an outro, do we?
You got to make one now.
Yeah, we got to come up with
Yeah.
We also,
Yeah.
we're out of here.
We're out of here.
Mm-hmm.
What we also need to do is we need to get our guests to cut promos for us someday. So maybe I won't put you on the spot
Yeah.
today, Cal.
Hey.
But
Hey, look, I will read off of the script.
all right.
First, we got to write a script.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Kels, man. It's
He
been a
sprung
lot of
this on
fun.
us just like he sprung it on you.
I will say this. Everybody make sure you tune in to all right? All right.
All right.
Thank you, Kel.
Thank you, Kels.
No problem, guys. Thank you.
All right. Have a good
Cheers.
night, man.
Nice to meet you.
Really
See
enjoyed
ya.
it. Bye.